Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, J. King Hefner and the beautiful Cali Sun. And man, we coming back at you guys hard and heavy this morning, man. It's a beautiful day. And we want to use this day to sort of reset ourselves, man. Reset you guys. I love Sundays, man. It's a great day to get your spirit and your body back aligned with one another, man. Get ready to face all type of challenges during the next week. Keep your guards up. Be prepared to have joy in your hearts despite what may come your way. And one of the things that me and the girls have always told you guys is you can do all things. You can do all things in this life, especially the things that you have the grace to do, the things you've been blessed to do, using your talents to their fullest. You can go from living a C+ lifestyle to living an A+ lifestyle. And I'm not all talking about monetarily. It's just about quality of life, doing what you love, living what you love, and going after the things that are in your heart. And you know what? Me and Callie, because all the other girls, they were at rest yesterday, but me and Callie, man, we were checking out that big time UFC card last night. It was 2 big championship fights on, and the first fight was Amanda Nunes going against Jessica Pena. And I promise you, man, that fight was amazing. It didn't last long, and I'm a big Amanda Nunes fan. They call her the Lioness, and it's a reason, man, because that girl has had the heart of a lion over the years, man. She's knocked out some unbelievable opponents. And one of the most surprising things she did was knock out Chris Cyborg, a UFC fighter, who's basically, man, she's bigger than most men I've seen. But Amanda Nunes knocked her out. But last night, man, Jessica came into that fight against Amanda, and in the first round, she got beat up pretty bad. She took a couple of blows, had this big fat eye, and she got held down for most of that first round. And in the corner, she was just like, man, I can't do what I want to do. I can't do this. And her trainer was like, no, calm down. You're doing everything according to plan. It may not look like you're getting anywhere, but you're doing everything according to plan. So, and that's exactly how God talks to us too, under his breath. Hey, don't worry, you're doing everything according to plan. So she comes out of her corner, man. And even though she had been beaten and battered, she started giving Amanda Nunes all she could handle. It was like every jab she threw was getting through and connecting. And you could just see the air start coming out of Amanda Nunes. And before you knew it, man, she had knocked Amanda Nunes to the ground, got on her back, and choked her out and made Amanda Nunes tap out. And the funniest part about it is, man, Amanda Nunes, she didn't even have her wrapped up to where she should have tapped. But Amanda Nunes sort of alluded to this at the end of the fight where she said, you know what? I just checked out. She basically just gave up. And at the end of that fight, that girl was just saying, look, no matter what it is in this life, I'm living proof that you can achieve it. Nobody thought that she was going to win, you know, but she had put in the work. She believed in herself. And before that fight, she literally said what was going to happen. She said, I'm going to come out, get in her face, I'm going to get her tired, and I'm going to win this title. And that's exactly what she did. But what was more important is what she said at the end. She said, I don't give a damn what it is you're chasing in this life. You can achieve it if you put your mind to it. And more importantly, if you're blessed to do something, all you need to do is put the action behind it. And you can be all that you were created to be. Then you come to the next fight, where this guy, who I actually love him as well, a great fighter, and Oliveira, Charles Oliveira. Boy, his name was slipping for a second, but Charles Oliveira fought Dustin Poirier. Man, and I promise you, it was another good fight. I thought Charles Oliveira was going to win, and Charles Oliveira did win. But the thing is, he was an underdog too, as the champion. He's a guy that has been in the UFC forever and never got his shot. And he won the championship the last time he fought, and this was his first defense. Everybody thought he was going to lose. And what did he do? He won in fine fashion. And he looked so unassuming. He's just a normal guy with his glasses on, looking like a Clark Kent before the fight. But like he was saying, man, anything is possible. Anything is possible when you put your mind to it. Now, me, Callie, and the girls, we have a strong base, man, in God, man. We truly believe in him and all the great things he can do. Of course, we would love you to have a strong base in God. You know, of course, we would have you to have that too. So when times of trouble come, you will have somebody to lean on. You know, somebody that's never going to leave you. And I know people try, you know, that don't believe in God. They might be like, dude, what type of comfort can you get? You feel it in your heart, man. You feel it in your soul. You know, once you got God in your life, man, because he in your life, whether you choose to acknowledge him or not, he's still in there. But once you choose to acknowledge him, you'll start feeling stuff wake up on your insides, in your chest, in your body. You know, I've had some of my atheist brothers, my friends, tell me that they don't believe in having a soul. Man, when you start feeling that hurt on the inside, but it ain't your skin, just even emotionally, that's not your body being hurt, that's your spirit. That's your soul, my friends. Well, that soul that I just described start moving in an amazing way when you start pumping it full of faith, when you start acknowledging your source, when you start acknowledging who God is. And like I say, you know, I'm so strengthened because even when other believers come to me and want to question my faith, which they shouldn't be doing, and we all know that, I'm so strengthened with the armor of God that none of it ever phases me. Why? Because I know where I am with him. I know that God loves me just like I am, and I know I'm not committing anything wrong by being with my girls. And like I say, God can see your heart, man, and he knows what your desires are. Matter of fact, he probably put them there. So the dream that you want to chase, they were probably put there by God. Now, a lot of people can achieve stuff without him on their side. Why? Because they always speaking positive things anyway. And God wants you to speak positive things. So I'm not trying to tell you can't get anywhere without having faith as your base. But you know what? None of it will be as meaningful without him there. And none of it will sustain or it won't mean as much as you think it will unless you got him on your side. And so we don't only exist here to discuss just a dog topic. We want to enrich your emotional balance. We want to enrich your spiritual balance. You know, and the thing is, while we're helping you, guess what? We're growing as well. We're growing as well. But the message of today is don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. You know, you had the Spirit of God in you. And when you got that Spirit in you, you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. All I need you to do is pay attention to your talents. Don't just reach for anything. Reach for what God has put in your heart to do. Look, I love to talk and communicate. You might love to draw. Somebody else might be a great driver. Somebody else might be a great grocery store worker. You know, you don't have to be something amazing. You can choose something that some people may be thinking is normal. But you know what? That grocery store worker can change your life one day. All you gotta do is speak to the right person. And you know what? That grocery store worker can achieve great things. He can go from sweeping up an aisle to being a president of that company. Never keep yourself in a box. You can do all things. You know, even my last job, I'm sure there's a lot of people laughing at me, thinking that I'm gonna be eating out of garbage can pretty soon because I don't have a job to sustain me. But like I said before, a job don't sustain me. A job ain't my source. God is my source. He is the only one that I really need to get through any hardships. And he's the only one you really need to get through any hardships. So, before we let you go today, I do have a declaration I want to say over your life today. And so, it's one actually that I'm on. I'm reading this book called I Declare, and it has like 31 declarations. And just so happily, this is the declaration that me and Callie were reading this morning. We read one every morning. So, for you guys, I'm going to read it to you. So, I declare, it is not too late to accomplish everything God has put in your heart. You have not missed your window of opportunity. God has moments of favor in your future. He is preparing you right now because he is about to release a special grace to help you accomplish that dream. This is your time. This is your moment. You receive it today. This is your declaration. If you heard that and you accept that, let that take a root in your heart. And know that all of your dreams are possible. All of them are on the way. And guess what? If you add a little faith with that, if you add a little belief in God with that, guess what? It's going to accelerate even that much more and go from a regular blessing to an explosive blessing. So with all that said, we want you guys to have a great day. Be ready for a good powered up week. We got a lot of great shows coming at you, a lot of good topics, man. Hey, only time will tell what the hell we gonna reveal. So keep up with us. Hit those subscriptions and notifications. Join the journey. But for right now, me, J. Dog King Hefner, and the beautiful Cali Sun, we are out.